In the heart of the Islamic world, on the banks of the Tigris, lay a city like no other. A city of brilliance. This is where knowledge shone as brightly as gold. Baghdad. For over 5 centuries, it flourished as the capital of the Abbasid Caliphate, a center of learning, trade, and culture. Baghdad's heart beat strongest in the House of Wisdom. Here, great minds gathered, translating ancient texts, discovering new sciences, and debating philosophy. The Abbasids were committed to reviving their empire's strength. Though their influence waned, they fought to regain control, battling powerful Seljuk rulers and seeking alliances across Persia and beyond. Far to the east, across the plains of Central Asia, a new and unstoppable power was rising. The Mongols, led by Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire, united Mongolia's nomadic tribes in 1206, swept through cities and empires, leaving devastation in their wake. After Genghis Khan's death, his descendants expanded the empire, led conquests across Asia and Europe. Hulagu Khan, Genghis's grandson, a Mongol ruler and the founder of the Ilkhanate in Persia, was ordered to subdue the Middle East and bring the Abbasids to heel. Warnings of the Mongol advance reached Caliph al-Mustasim in Baghdad, the last Abbasid caliph of Baghdad. Divided by political disputes and unprepared for such a threat, Baghdad failed to mount a strong defense. The caliph hoped the city's name alone would protect it. When Hulagu Khan demanded surrender, the caliph refused, a decision that ultimately sealed Baghdad's fate. But Hulagu Khan was undeterred, determined to claim the last great city between him and complete control of the region. In November 1257, Hulagu's forces reached the walls of Baghdad, where a vast army encircled the city. Cutting off supplies and preparing for a decisive attack with their latest siege engines, they began their assault. The Mongols bombarded Baghdad with an intensity never before seen. Siege engines hurled massive stones, setting walls ablaze and shattering defenses. The Tigris River, once a lifeline of the city, became a barrier as Mongol forces strategically positioned themselves to prevent escape. Inside the city, Caliph al-Mustasim was desperate. He sent pleas for aid to neighboring states, but no help came. The people grew fearful, knowing their fate rested in uncertain hands. On February 10th, 1258, the walls of Baghdad fell. And Hulagu's forces flooded the city. What followed was one of the most brutal massacres in history. The Mongols unleashed their fury. Hundreds of thousands were killed. And the once grand streets fell silent. The libraries were destroyed, and thousands of books, treasures of science, literature, philosophy, and countless other priceless contributions to human knowledge were gone. It is said the Tigris River ran black with ink from the books and red with the blood of Baghdad's people. The last caliph, al-Mustasim, was captured and executed. The death of the caliphate sent shockwaves throughout the Islamic world, marking the end of an era. The center of Islamic learning, art and faith had fallen to the Mongols. Baghdad, once the beating heart of an empire, became a provincial capital under the Mongol Empire. Although other cities in Iraq survived by surrendering, Baghdad's grandeur was lost. The Mongols established new governance, with Baghdad serving only as a provincial outpost in the Ilkhanate, a subdivision of the vast Mongol Empire. For centuries, Baghdad suffered under the weight of political and economic decline. Though conquered and ruled by various empires, the memory of its golden age endured. Ironically, Hulagu's descendants embraced Islam. The Ilkhans established a Muslim state that upheld the values of the land they once devastated. The Abbasid Caliphate's contributions to science, art, and philosophy remained influential, remembered by poets and scholars for generations. Though the Caliphate ended, Baghdad's legacy as a beacon of knowledge and resilience lives on. This was the story of Baghdad, a city of scholars and poets, a symbol of resilience. Though lost to history, its spirit remains alive in the minds and hearts of those who remember.